All right, so we've got a really interesting one to deep dive into today.
Yeah, this one's pretty wild.
I'm calling this one the slick sales page.
I like it.
We were sent in what looks to be like the entire marketing funnel for a program called
Spare time, side hustle.
Spare Time Side
I
Hustle.
love that name, by the way.
I know it's so catchy, right?
It really is like, who doesn't want a spare time side hustle?
And this is like a masterclass in marketing.
Absolutely.
These sales pages, I mean, bold claims,
Yeah.
countdown timers,
Yeah.
testimonials. They really pull out all the stops.
It's like they took everything that we know works in marketing and just like crammed it all into one funnel. Like it's very, very slickly done.
Yeah. So I'm actually really curious to hear what you think about this from like a marketing perspective, because you've seen a lot of these.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is textbook online business marketing. Like you see this everywhere these days. And it's really interesting because it's so effective, right? Like it really taps into that desire that people have for
Freedom.
financial freedom, flexibility, the ability to like kind of work from anywhere and be your own boss and all of that.
Yeah, it's like they're saying, look, you too can achieve this dream lifestyle by just working a couple hours a week in your spare time.
Exactly. And it's very tempting, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like if I didn't know any better, I'd be signing up right now.
Right.
But we got to get past the hype, and actually look at what this program is actually offering.
Yeah, for sure.
So what exactly does Spare Time Side Hustle claim to teach you?
So the core promise of this program is to teach you how to create what they call automated recurring profit engines.
Okay, automated recurring profit engines.
That sounds,
Rip mouthful.
it's very buzzwordy.
It is, but it's basically their way of saying you're going to build systems that generate income on autopilot even while you're off enjoying your spare time.
Okay, so passive income, basically.
Essentially, yeah, that's the holy grail, right?
It is what everyone's looking for.
Okay, so they're promising passive income, and they're also saying that you can earn, I think it was $3,823 or more per month,
Yeah, that's right.
just by working 2 to 3 hours per week.
Yep, 2 to 3 hours per week. And they also highlight a free under-the-radar traffic method.
Okay, now, this is where it's starting to sound a little too good to be true.
It's definitely ambitious, but the idea of automating parts of your business to free up time and create more consistent revenue streams, that is a valid concept.
Okay, so it's not like a completely outlandish...
No, it's not like, you're never going to have to work another day in your life, but
Yeah.
you can leverage tools and strategies to streamline processes, delegate tasks, and, create more predictable revenue streams.
Okay, so that part at least makes sense. But how do they propose to actually achieve this? I mean, they mentioned leveraging AI for automation, but they're pretty vague on the specifics.
Right. And what about this free traffic method? Like they keep mentioning it, but they don't actually reveal what it is.
Yeah, it's like they're dangling a carrot, but not showing you the carrot.
Exactly. And that's where the marketing savvy comes in, right? They're piquing your curiosity. They're making you want to learn more.
Yeah.
And then they sweeten the deal even further by offering a done-for-you product so you don't even have to create your own.
The classic done-for-you solution.
Exactly. It's like we've done all the hard work. You just need to plug in and profit.
Yeah, but doesn't that raise some questions about the uniqueness and the value of the product itself? Like, if everyone's using the same product, how are you supposed to stand out?
That's a valid concern for sure.
They do say that the program includes some training on, like, customizing and differentiating your done-for-you product.
Right.
They also talk about finding your unique niche and your target audience. So it sounds like they're at least aware of that potential pitfall.
Yeah, they're trying to address it within the program.
Okay, but honestly, my biggest question right now is, what exactly is this under-the-radar traffic method and this done-for-you product? Like, they keep emphasizing how simple and automated everything is.
Right.
But they're not giving us much to go on. It's like a magician refusing to reveal his secrets.
Well, they do need to keep some cards close to their chest, right? It's all part of the marketing strategy. But it's also smart to approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Okay, so to recap, we have a program that claims to unlock the secrets of automated recurring profit engines, powered by AI, a mysterious free traffic source, and a done-for-you product.
Sounds pretty good, right?
It does sound very tempting. Are you starting to feel as intrigued as I am?
Definitely. I mean, they've clearly put a lot of thought into crafting a compelling offer. But before we jump to any conclusions, I think we need to delve deeper into the specifics and really examine these claims more closely to see if they hold up under scrutiny.
And that's exactly what we'll do in the next part of our deep dive, so stay tuned.
All right, so welcome back to our deep dive into spare time side hustle.
Back into the side hustle.
I'm really curious to dig more into this whole automated recurring profit engine thing.
Yeah, that really is quite a phrase.
Like, is that even a real thing, or is it just a really clever marketing term?
Right, is it just a buzzword, or is there some substance to it?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds amazing, right? Like, who wouldn't want to make money on autopilot?
Yes, sign me up.
But like you said earlier, it does sound a little too good to be true.
Well, let's break it down.
Okay.
So when they talk about these automated recurring profit engines,
Yeah.
I mean, they are essentially saying that you can earn passive income
Right.
without having to put in much effort,
Right.
which sounds fantastic, but is it really possible?
I think it's important to remember that automation doesn't mean do nothing.
Oh, okay.
You can't just set it and forget it.
Gotcha.
Building and maintaining a successful online business, even one that's partially automated, still requires effort and attention.
So it's not a magic money-making machine.
Right.
You're not just going to like press a button
Sadly, no.
and watch the cash roll in.
No. You can leverage tools and strategies to streamline processes, to delegate tasks, and to create those more predictable revenue streams.
Okay, so it's about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
So, like, for example, imagine you've created an online course. Instead of like manually sending out emails and processing payments,
Oh my goodness.
you could set up an automated system that handles all of that for you.
Right, yeah. That would be
So there's
a huge time saver.
it's one example of how automation can make your life easier and free up your time.
So the automated recurring profit engine, it's not about like eliminating work altogether. It's about working more efficiently
Exactly.
and strategically.
Yep.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So it's not just a totally empty buzzword.
Right, it's got some meat to it.
There's some substance behind it.
Okay, I like it.
All right, so speaking of things that sound too good to be true, let's talk about these done-for-you products.
Ah, yes, the done-for-you products.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a dream, right? They're basically saying, hey, we've done all the hard work for you. Just take this product and start selling it.
Plug and play.
But I can't help but wonder if that's really the best approach.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, you're getting a ready-made product that's supposedly already in demand, so you don't have to spend time creating your own.
Yeah, that's true.
But on the other hand, if everyone in the program is using the same product,
Oh.
doesn't that create a lot of competition?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, wouldn't you just be competing with everyone else who's also bought into this program?
Exactly, and it could become a race to the bottom with everyone undercutting each other on price.
Yeah, and then nobody makes any money.
Not exactly the financial freedom they're promising.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But they do mention in the materials that the program includes training on customizing and differentiating your done-for-you product. And they also talk about the importance of finding your unique niche and target audience. So it sounds like they're aware of the potential pitfalls.
Okay, so they're not just leaving you hanging
Right.
with the same product as everybody else.
They're giving you some guidance on how to make it your own.
Okay, that's good.
Now, what about these testimonials? I mean, they have this whole section on the sales page with all these glowing reviews from people who've supposedly made thousands of dollars with the system.
Yeah, like Paul James's friend who went from hating his day job to like quitting and raking in the dough.
Right, exactly.
Are these testimonials even legit?
That's a good question. Testimonials can be a powerful form of social proof, but it's important to take them with a grain of salt.
Okay.
You know, it's impossible to verify the authenticity of every single testimonial.
Right.
And remember, these are carefully selected anecdotes.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily representative of everyone's experience.
Like those weight loss ads, you know, where they show like this
Yeah.
dramatic before and after picture. And then in tiny print at the bottom, it says, results not typical.
Exactly. Some people might achieve amazing success with this program, but others might not see the same results.
Right.
It all depends on a lot of factors, you know, individual effort skills, market conditions, even a bit of luck.
So don't get too caught up in the hype of those individual success stories.
Right. Focus on understanding the system, the strategies, and the potential challenges involved.
Okay, so basically, do your research and don't just blindly believe everything you read.
Exactly.
Okay, good advice.
Now, before we get to the bonuses, I want to circle back to that free, under-the-radar traffic method.
Oh yes, the mysterious traffic method.
They keep mentioning it, but they never actually reveal what it is.
Yeah, it's like they're saying, we have this amazing secret, But we're not going to tell you what it is until you buy our program.
It's a classic marketing tactic to keep people guessing and wanting more.
Yeah.
So do you have any theories on what this secret traffic method could be?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it probably involves some form of content marketing or social media strategy.
Okay.
Maybe it's a way to leverage some emerging platform or tap into like specific online communities.
Interesting.
Or maybe it's something completely unexpected that we haven't even thought of.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
All right, so let's talk about the bonuses because they are throwing in a lot of extras.
Oh yeah, they're really sweetening the deal.
We've got a quick start guide, a $10 K per month, and recurring income cheat sheet, an AI prompts worksheet to create your own products fast. That goes on and on.
That's a lot.
Are these bonuses actually valuable or are they just fluff to make the offer seem more appealing?
It's hard to say without seeing the content itself, but they do seem to address some of the concerns we've discussed, like customizing the done-for-you product and creating your own products later on.
Right, so maybe there is some good stuff in there.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, so we've dissected the automated recurring profit engines, the done-for-you product, the testimonials, and the bonuses. We've even speculated about the mysterious free traffic method.
Okay, we've covered it all.
What does this all mean for our listeners out there?
Right, like what are the key takeaways from our deep dive into spare time side hustle?
Good question.
I think the biggest takeaway is that this program presents a very compelling vision of achieving financial freedom
Yeah,
through automation and smart business strategies.
sounds good to me.
But it's important to approach it with a balanced perspective,
Right.
recognize both the potential benefits and the potential challenges.
Absolutely, it's not a magic bullet,
It's not.
but it could be a valuable resource for people who are looking to build a sustainable online business.
Right.
But before you make any decisions,
Yeah.
you got to do your own research,
Yeah.
weigh the pros and cons, and decide if it aligns with your goals and your risk tolerance.
Absolutely. And remember, you can find more information about Spare Time Side Hustle at tiny.cc/sparetime.
Tiny.cc/sparetime.
That's tiny.cc/sparetime.
Okay, so let's say someone out there is listening to this and they're thinking, all right, I'm intrigued. This spare time side hustle thing sounds pretty good. What would you tell them?
Do your research.
Yeah,
Don't just take our word for it.
Right.
Don't just take the sales page's word for it.
absolutely.
Like, go out there and actually look for some independent reviews.
Yeah, see if you can find some people who've actually gone through the program.
Exactly.
And maybe even reach out to them, you know? See if you can get like a first-hand account of what it's really like.
Yeah. Ask them the tough questions like, what did you actually learn?
Yeah,
Do you actually make any money?
right.
What were the challenges you faced?
Yeah, what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it?
Exactly.
Get the real scoop?
And, while you're doing your research, also think about your own situation. Like, are you actually comfortable with technology? Do you have the time and the energy to commit to this?
Right.
Because even though they say it's only a couple hours a week, starting a business is still a significant undertaking.
Absolutely. And I think it's also important to be realistic about your financial expectations.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they throw out these big numbers, thousands of dollars per month, but
Don't expect to get rich quick.
yeah,
It takes time and effort and persistence.
absolutely.
And even a little bit of luck sometimes.
So, to wrap things up, Spare Time Side Hustle, it's definitely a compelling program with a lot to offer.
Yeah, they've put together a very slick sales funnel.
Absolutely.
And the program itself seems to have some solid ideas and strategies, but like with any business opportunity, it's crucial to approach it with a critical eye.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence, weigh the pros and cons.
Don't get swept up in the hype.
Exactly, and make sure it aligns with your goals and your resources.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So if you're interested in learning more,
Head over to tiny.cc/sparetime
that's tiny.cc/sparetime.
and let us know what you think.
Yeah, if you decide to give it a try, we'd love to hear about your experience.
Absolutely.
Always curious to hear how these things actually work out in the real world.
And there you have it, folks. Another deep dive complete.
Another mystery unraveled.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one.